Wow, I did not see that coming. Okay, it kind of threw me off my game. All right, wow. So my wife and I, in April 16th, we celebrated 25 years of marriage. Awesome. We got married super young, like 6. Oh, that was really cool. Can I just sit for a second, just try to absorb that and just be present here in the moment? You knew that was happening, huh? You had no control. You knew it was. This is Lee Fields back here behind the front of house mixing console, mixing the audio, making it sound lovely. And Lee and I work very closely together, and we're really good buddies. And so you knew. So he talks to me too. I have these little voices in my head, but these are legit. They have faces, but they're actual people, like with zip codes and stuff. That's the difference, isn't it? If you have a voice in your head, it's okay as long as it has a social security number that's current. Okay, you stop talking. Oh, okay, this is one of my favorite parts of the night. And sorry for everybody over here. Is this uncomfortable? It's okay? If you just, I'll kind of spin around maybe a little. This seemed like it was a good idea on paper. So I was going to sing some of the, maybe some song, just do some old songs for fun. Is that cool? So if you know these, sing them out nice and loud, all right? And if you don't, just make noise, just utter racket. It'll just add to the vibe. Jesus! You can do that in the middle of the song. Just Jesus! This works, man. Just in the middle. All right. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, and with all your strength. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, and with all your strength. With all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, with all your strength. Love the Lord your God. All right, you guys got the punches. I get a little more of them, Aaron. I have microphones so I can hear you guys. How about that? You're being microphoned. What else we got on here? Oh yeah, these are I think these are out of order, but it's all right. When Levi was just a little guy, I had the graveyard feeding shift. You know what I'm talking about? We'd have the milk for later. I won't get into that whole thing, but and I had to you'd freeze it, you know? Do you know what I'm talking about? You freeze the milk and then you have to thaw it out later. And then they taught you to test it so it wasn't too hot. You'd put it on your wrist. You know what I'm talking about, right? So I had blisters all over my wrist because from messing it up. It's ow, that's way too hot. So I don't really know. I never figured out a good method, so I just kept burning myself. But I wrote this song thinking about, I was doing that graveyard feeding shift, and I was thinking about Levi, just looking at him when he was a little guy. Now he's all big. Hey, Dad. He's always like, can I have $40? I'm like, $30? What are you going to do with $20? Lord, I love the way you love me. and how you move me deep within. Lord, I love the way you hold me and draw me into you. Does anybody remember this one? The chorus goes, and God, I praise thee, you amaze me. Take my life and let your light shine through. Jesus, Savior, friend of sinners, fill me up, 'cause all I really want is more of you. I remember telling him, he kind of knew that song was written for him, and he hated going to bed. I know that's random for kids, right? But like he hated going to bed. Like every time I would mention bed, he would act like he had never heard of it. Bed? What? We do what? Lay down. And so he was in bed one night, and we'd get him in bed, and you'd get that sense of relief. Go downstairs, and Lord goes, "He's in bed." I go, "Yeah, he's in bed." And then you'd hear, "Dad!" So I'd go back up, and we used to have a little radio by his bed, and this was one of the cooler moments. But he had a little radio by his bed, and we would put on K-Love, and he goes, "It was true that we put on K-Love, but we don't want to put on like 100.5, like Jay-Z. He's just trying to sleep." Or whatever that station is. And so I go up and he's like, "Dad!" Like there's an emergency happening in Levi's room. And I walk up and that song's playing on the radio. And he goes, "Did you write this song for me?" And it was like, "Yes, but you need to go to sleep." All right, what else we got on here? Oh yeah, remember this one? We were playing this right when we first moved into this building. I remember this. So, for those of you, hopefully you know this one. If not, this will be super awkward. Oh Lord, our Lord, how majestic is your name in all the earth. Oh Lord, our Lord, how majestic is your name in all the earth. The heavens declare your greatness. Oceans cry out to you. The mountains, they bow down before you. So I'll join with the earth and I'll give my praise to you. Yeah, that's the old And I surrender all to you, all to you. And I surrender all to you, all to you. I don't remember the verse for this one. I know the melody. Jeez. Yeah! Woo-hoo! Yeah! Yes! That was top shelf. I'm casting my cares aside, leaving my past behind. I'm setting my heart and mind on you, Jesus. I'm reaching my hand to yours, believing there's so much more, knowing that all you have in store for me is good. It's good. Today is the day you have made, and I will rejoice and be glad in it. Today is the day you have made, and I will rejoice and be be glad in it. I won't worry about tomorrow. I'm trusting in what you say. Oh Lord, my God, in you I put my trust. And oh Lord, my God, in you I put my hope. And oh Lord, my God, in you I put my trust. Oh yes I do. Oh Lord, my God, in you I put my hope. And in you I find my peace. Remember we used to do the peace signs on that one? Let's see those peace signs, come on. And in you I find my strength. Welcome to the gun show, it's good. And in you I live and move and breathe. Let everything I say and do, let everything I say and do be founded by my faith in you. I lift up holy hands. Hold on, you gotta do that though. There you go. I lift up holy hands and sing. All right, on the acoustic. Can't get up high enough. My Jesus, my Savior, Lord, there is none like you. In all of my days, I want to praise the wonders of your mighty love. Whoops. I told you, it's been a while, so go. My comfort, the tower of refuge and strength, and all that I am, never cease to worship you. Shout to the Lord on the earth, let us sing. Power and majesty, praise to the King. Mountains bow down and the seas will roar at the sound of your name. I sing for joy at the works of your hands. Forever I'll love you, forever I'll stand. 'Cause nothing compares to the promise I have in you. This is called a capo. I wish they had these for like life. Surely children were made for the street, but and fathers were not made to lead. Surely this isn't how it should be. Let your kingdom come. Surely nations were not made for war, or the broken meant to be ignored. Surely this just can't be what you saw. Let your kingdom come. Here in my heart, and I will live to carry your compassion, to love a world that's broken, to be your hands and feet. And I will give with the life that I've been given, and go beyond religion to see the world be changed by the power of your name. Power of your name. One of my favorite people in the world, and somebody who was a mentor to me, Darlene Check, sang on that song. It was one of the highlights of my life when we had this idea, when we wrote it. The bridge part, you know, where it comes in at the end and goes, and I was hearing a girl like, and I will live. That, you surprised I can do that? Carry your compassion. So I was like, we should get Darlene. And when she said yes, I just freaked out. It was so cool. So I said, hey, Darlene, would you sing on this song? She was like, yeah, of course. Darlene Check, sing it on my song. See what else we got here. And you are the everlasting God, the everlasting God. You do not fail, you won't grow weary. You're the defender of the weak. You comfort those in need. You lift us up on wings like eagles. You guys sound great. Oh, this is an old one. I don't know if you guys remember this. This song was like it's one of my favorite worship songs ever written. And so I did a cover of it, and it ended up like being really well received. And it talks about eagles flying. And I grew up in a fishing town, Homer, Alaska, if you don't know that. I'm from a little fishing town. Thanks, sir. And up in the town where I lived in, we lived on the end of this thing called the Homer Spit. And thank you. And we had loads of bald eagles, like just hundreds and hundreds of bald eagles. And I remember one time actually counting, this lady named Jean Keane, she was written up in National Geographic magazine one time, but they called her the Eagle Lady. She used to actually feed the eagles, and so they would just flock in. It was an amazing thing. And I remember coming home from school one day, and I counted 52 bald eagles sitting out near my house. Now, I don't know if you know if you don't know this, that's a lot of bald eagles. So, but they're huge birds and they're predators, and I'm small. So my mom used to get concerned that one of the eagles was going to pick me up and carry me off. And I never understood this till later in life, but when my mom would get really frustrated with me, she would go, why don't you just go out and play with the eagles? And I never knew what that meant until years later. So I'm still dealing with that, but. Okay, so I may not remember the words, but I think we've got our cover for that. That's right, okay, good. You guys help me out on the words. All right. Lord, I come to you. Let my heart be changed, renewed, flowing from the grace that I found in you. Lord, I've come to know the weaknesses I see in me will be stripped away, yeah, yeah, by the power of your love. Come on, sing. And hold me close, let your love surround me, bring me near, draw me to your side. And as I wait, I'll rise up like the eagles, and I will soar with you. Your spirit leads me on by the power of your love. You are amazing. You're more than amazing. Forever our God, you're more than enough. You are amazing. You're more than amazing. Forever our God, you're more than enough. You are amazing. You get your whole thing, like both of you you're just working it out, the two of you. Did you hear that? It's like God is good all the time. But it was just two people doing it. Just two people. I didn't know you could do that with just two people. I suppose that makes sense. It's like, tastes great, less filling. Tastes great. It's like the church version of that. It's one of my favorite songs from over the years. What are you doing? This is church. It's a Christian event. Stop yourselves. How grossly inappropriate would that be? A worship record release conference. Conference. I don't know. It's a conference. We're doing this tomorrow, too. Can you imagine that if we started doing that? You shouldn't do. You're a bad influence on me. Sweet hope. Oh my gosh, you guys. Stop yourselves. That's just disgraceful. It's disgraceful. I didn't sing along because I don't know the words. I've not heard it. No, I was just noodling. I'm just playing up here. I'm just trying to get my hand loosened up. Got to get in time, people. Come on. The whole right side stopped singing. Here we go. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, Jesus. Trying to redeem it. Trying to redeem it. Guys. Hey, this sounds like The Price is Right. Our God is greater. Our God is stronger. Did you love us? Oh yeah, now you lose steam. You guys you just sounded utterly confused. It's awesome. It's my new live album, Pensive Worship. Every lyric is ended with a question mark. That was the wrong song, sorry. There it goes, too fast. There we go. Okay, I got it now. You paint the night. You count the stars and you call them by name. The skies proclaim God, you reign. Your glory shines. You teach the sun when to bring a new day. Creation prays, God, you reign. God, you reign. God, you reign. Forever and ever, God, you reign. Sing hallelujah. And hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Come on, sing it out. Hallelujah, hallelujah. God, you reign. God, you reign. Forever and ever. God, you reign. care about money, don't care about fame. I'm not chasing some great accolade. Oh, I want more. Never thought my gifts would seal my worth. I never wanted fans, just wanted church. Oh, I want more. More than this old world can offer. More than all that time destroys. All I've wanted here can't satisfy my wanting, 'cause I was made for more. Well, I wanna see our kids grow old and always have your hand to hold. Oh, I